Are you a weird old man who eats fast food in front of a camera? If you are, stop it. Get your life together. Man cannot live by meat slurries alone, nor can he live by macking on hot working class babes at Dairy Queen. Go back home to your mama. She will make you a home cooked meal. You might call her a cooking mama. What do you think about that, Joey?
These jerk-offs over there, they don't know what's going on. They can't... Why would I order...
Cooking Mama Cook-Off for the Wii is a video game for the Wii. Liking these games is not something I'd admit to my elite gaming group, but I won't lie, Cooking Mama #1 had me hooked. Rarely do casual games offer depth for those who want to find it. This was all made possible by a grading system that would reward you for silver rather than gold for good, but sub-perfect performance in each recipe's various miniature tasks. This edition offers a lot of the same as the DS edition, but with motion controls, so I hope you're ready for carpal tunnel symptoms after 30 minutes of play. If that sounds manageable to you, you will enjoy preparing virtual recipes inspired by real dishes from all around the world. Cooking is divided into mini games, and each of them move the dish closer to completion. You might get inspired to try cooking these foods in real life, and then realize how sad that is because you're all alone, attempting to fill that void by watching video reviews of forgotten, irrelevant games just before Thanksgiving. But don't despair, at least you're not the one making those videos. The quality of minigames is uneven, but few of them are unplayable. The minigames which utilize the Wii's remote velocity sensitivity were annoying. Cracking eggs and removing custard from molds are the most irritating tasks in the whole game. Draining rice after washing it felt like a complete dice roll. I have no idea how I successfully did it. I thought the sauteing segments were the hardest part of the game. Flipping the pan contents is unresponsive, so your potatoes will burn inadvertently and mama won't be happy. You also need some actual cooking know-how to decipher which ingredients should go into the pan first so that you can get a perfect score. If you were doubly flawless, mama turns into this crazy thing that scares me a little bit. Every recipe has a few tedious preparation segments, but pulling off the perfect recipe gives a good sense of accomplishment. When you get that gold medal for flawless execution, there are no words to describe the excitement. Yeah, I'm a great chef. I feel empty. I like the box art for Cook-Off. There's a plate on it, and on that plate has lasagna, sushi, hot dog, and taco. Mama is very pleased with your sense of culinary continuity. Tell me, what's more American than a hot dog? The military-industrial complex. Every recipe has a nice little flag next to it telling you where each dish originates. The first American recipe you see in Mama's cookbook is popcorn. Japan's satire is sharp. I didn't think the game would let you make a hot dog, but it does, and you have to catch falling relish, onions, cheese, and frankfurters. Cooking Mama Cook-Off seems to be an elaborate prank on American cuisine, if not the entire nation. Just look at this. You can unlock a taco recipe, which has an American flag next to it. Cooking with Friends mode expands on the international theme. The Russian girl looks kinda crazy. Her square head bothers me. Cooking with Friends is a competitive mode where your goal is to beat the computer. I didn't spend much time playing in this mode since the recipes repeat from the solo tasks and you have to wait for your friend to catch up if you finish quickly. When you see rabble-rousing academics pretending to like video games for a paycheck and they write about strong female protagonists, they never mention Cooking Mama's friendly titular character. What's wrong with her? She's nice, she encourages you as she helps you learn a valuable life skill. Does a female protagonist need to have an overinflated ego because she has a cushy office job in order to qualify as a positive media portrayal of women? Is being unpleasant what girls need to act like in order to show off how strong they are? Does she need to secretly desire to be a caricature of what she saw a man on TV act like? I wouldn't call this edition of Cooking Mama a great game, but I did like it. Some recipes take too long to complete and some minigames are very tedious, but the overall package has a good personality, and that means a great deal. An abundance of unlockable content is always welcome, and Cooking Mama has it. One gameplay aspect I would have liked to see carried over from the DS game is the option to change recipes in the middle of making one. I didn't encounter such a thing during Cook-Off. This is not anyone's definition of the greatest game ever made, but would you say that to some kid whose family only ever bought him one game, and it was this one? Would you say to a sad old lady whose only remaining pleasure in life is eating her favorite banquet brand TV dinner that that her favorite meal is akin to pig slop. She even made a handwritten letter out to the company after they changed the recipe for the worse. You're a monster who only kicks people when they're down. And that's the end of my review. Take us out, Joey. Drinking LaCroix makes you gay. It's true. Now, Monster might be the big choice, but might be the most popular. But you don't want that. You want some Green Dragon thing. There aren't enough magazines for Mexicans like myself. There are a lot of crossword puzzles, though. Gotta have those.